What I'm going to do today is just simply share my morning routine, things that I do to ensure my mind is right for the day ahead. The time I get up is irrelevant. I mean, there are some people who advocate getting up at 4 a.m. They tend to go to bed very early, while others focus on the number of hours sleep you should get. But it isn't when you get up, but how you get up that's important. You need to set yourself a routine. Your body will soon recognize it and wake you up, and it's usually 5 minutes before the alarm was due to go off anyway. Now, the first thing I do in the morning is breathe. My mind switches on as soon as I'm awake and starts thinking through all the actions I need to take, the things causing me stress, what I don't want to do, etc. My thoughts are a jumble, and I like to quieten my mind. Now, I don't stay in bed to do this, as I'm likely to just fall back to sleep again, and that's not the mission. Instead, I find a quiet spot to sit or stand in with my feet on the floor and my hands and arms relaxed. I have a vision of my life, what it will be like when I achieve my goals, a place where I can sit and be peaceful. And I hold that thought in my head and just breathe for 5 minutes. The noise in my head quietens down and I gain focus. Everything that I do today will be towards achieving that goal. Mindfulness and meditation allow you to avoid being caught up in your thoughts, and there's evidence building that it has a positive impact on those that are stressed or have a range of mental health conditions. Now, the second thing I do is I'm grateful. It doesn't matter how you show your gratitude. You could write a list of 5 things you're grateful for, meditate on who and what you're grateful for, or recite a list. Having an attitude of gratitude contributes to having a more positive attitude to life, which in turn helps us sleep better, which again in turn helps us perform better. Gratitude has been heavily researched by Robert Emmons. His findings have showed that people are 25% happier if they express gratitude every day. If you're happier, you're more successful. The third thing I do is I review the day before, and I make a note of 3 positive things that happened that day. This is so much better than watching the news. It's never positive and can often put us in a bad mood. We're not in a position to change what has happened in the past. Change is happening and will happen with or without you. If you focus on negative events that you can't affect, it impacts your mindset in a negative way. Instead, focus on the positive change that you've seen around you, whether it's something you've done or something you've noticed in others. By reflecting on positive changes, you see the improvements in your life. You stop thinking, I'm not good enough, I made these mistakes, I should have done this better. The evidence of what we've achieved can get hidden by the volume of things we haven't done yet. The positive changes that we've made or see in others helps to inspire, motivate and empower us to greater things in the future. The fourth thing I do is I write down my goals. Not a to-do list, but my goals. These goals remind me of what I want to achieve. And once I've reminded myself of these, I write down 3 actions that I will take today that will move me towards these goals. You could keep it simple and start with only 1 action, but make sure that this action will drive you towards your goal. If it doesn't, don't do it. Goal setting is important. It's our goals that give us purpose in life. When we don't have goals, we drift, we are distracted and float in a sea of mediocrity and reality TV. By setting our goals every day, we remind ourselves of our purpose. They move us forwards and encourage us to take actions. They're the first steps we take on any journey. The fifth and the final thing I do is I block my time. I share my time with the things that I need to do, and I share it with my family. I mean, there are a few handy apps that everyone can sync to their calendars, but what it does is it allows me the time and space to focus on what needs to be done. And it also sets me deadlines. It makes me complete tasks, even those that aren't enjoyable but are necessary. Time is our most valuable resource, yet we treat it as though it was nothing. We waste it, we kill it, we spend it frivolously. Instead of just giving it away, we need to consider it to be more valuable than the money we have. If we do this, we would spend it wisely, achieving the things we want to achieve. The quote, "Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today," rings true, but only as long as the action is purposeful. Now, I hope me sharing these 5 small things that I do each day will help you prepare yourself for your day ahead. If you've got any other suggestions, let me know. Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.